there, Clever Hub users, it's Stephanie. In today's video, we're going to talk about creating your email newsletter template using the Clever Hub Easy Builder. A lot of people think that creating your newsletter template is extremely complicated. It's not. Clever Hub makes it really easy for you. And then you have a template that you can use over and over again so that creating your newsletter or sending out emails is super easy. You just update the information and on your way. So the first thing that we're going to do is make sure that we're in the correct group. I want to be in my Clever Hub group. And I'm going to go to Communicate, and I'm going to click Easy Builder. And you can see that there is already kind of a template here for you. I'll show you how to add in other sections here in a second, but I just wanted to show you how to pop in some of these images. I made some images already using Canva, and I used the width here that it told me to, and I'm just going to pop those in. So I double clicked that masthead image. I'm going to click on My Files. I'm going to upload a new design. Now this is the masthead that I've already created. Whenever I upload images, I like to click this thing that says adjust size to web friendly dimensions. I've already made my images web friendly dimension, so I don't want the system to mess with that too much. I want them to be exactly the way that I put them in, so I unclick that. I'm going to upload my image. There it is. And then I'm going to insert. And there's my image. So I'm going to show you a couple other images that I created. You can see that when you click this, you can double click it and have that window pop up that I just showed you, or you can click it once and this WYSIWYG will pop up. So I'm just going to hit the picture. Same thing, go to My Files. I'm going to upload a new design. And I'm going to upload, uncheck, upload image. There it is. Now it'll show you the image height and width here. I don't know why that's not pulling out enough, but it's 250 by 250. I can align it left or right. That's mostly if you have copy around it. You can put a border around it. I can link it to a URL if I want. I can add some CSS, put some horizontal or vertical space around it. Again, that's kind of nice if you have wordings around it, but I'm not going to do that with this today. And I'm going to insert. I'm going to do the same thing over here. I'm going to use a different image. I'm going to show you why here in a minute. Okay. So now you can see that this was pretty quick, that I added all this stuff in. I can change the text here to there. And I want to show you, I created an image here with a solid background. This has a transparent background. Clever Hub comes with some backgrounds for you. Currently, you can't upload your own, but that's coming. But you can use any of the ones that are already in here. So if you wanted to put a kind of a pretty background behind here, you can. There's all sorts of neat ones here where you can just leave it, you know, white or transparent, whatever you like. Now, I clicked transparent here so that all of this shows through. So you can see that if I put in an image here from Canva that has a transparent image, your background will show through behind this image, which is kind of neat. So that's kind of fun. I'm going to take that off so that you can see again. Let's see. I'm going to put something a little more we can see back here. Now, if you wanted to add in extra sections, it makes it super easy for you to do that again. So if I wanted to add in a line to separate some of these things, I can add in this line and just drag it right on over, which is really, really super easy. If I wanted another hero shot, I can do that here. And I can add in, say I just wanted to add in what I already had. I can click my files and put something back in there. So you can see that's there. If I wanted to have some sort of a feature, 3 people or 3 things or products, if I wanted to, I can do that there. Now there's also a social component. So you can put all your social sharing right there. And if you don't want some of these, you don't have to have them. So take that one out. I can take out Pinterest if I want, or Google Plus, because really, who uses Google Plus? So then I can add in all of the links that I want these to go to. So I'll put in my Facebook link, my Instagram link, etc., etc. And then when I save it, I never have to add those in again. This is important right here, this footer, really. So I would move, I would move this up. I would have this down at the bottom. No matter what, these are going to be included in your emailing, just like any other email service provider. If you keep them in here the way this is, it'll look nicer because it's within your design. If you delete this section, it will actually show up below your design in someone's email, and it doesn't look very nice. So what I would do here is make these a little smaller, in a nice font, and then I would add in, you know, Clever Hub, and then address, city, you know, state, etc., etc. You know, contact email, all that stuff. And then you can format this just like anything else. And then it will show up and look nice within your design. Otherwise, like I said, it'll show up below your design down here and it'll look really terrible, and you can see that when you test it. So say that I wanted that transparent, so then you can see that it's down here and it's fine. Now here's all sorts of other settings that you can put in here, and you can play with text color, link color. So if you wanted your text to be charcoal instead of black, it shows up there, and they'll do that throughout the newsletter. Oops. Sections, images. You can pull images from stock icons and images that are already within the system, or the files that you already put into My Files. You can see there comments. That's just for you, for your reference. So now that you've created your newsletter and you like it, then you can save it. I want to show you really quickly here, though, first, these are little edit buttons, so that if you wanted to edit these, you can. I'm going to show you, you can add background colors to every one of these. So let's see. Yikes, those colors are terrible. However, you can see that if you wanted to, edit that, that is a possibility. If you just want to delete that altogether, you can. So if I am in love with my newsletter template and I think this is going to work for me week after week or month after month or even day after day if you send out something daily, then you can save this. So we're going to go up to the Actions button here. And I'm going to save this template. And I'm going to call it email newsletter template for 2017. And I don't need to put it into a folder. I'm going to save it. All right. Now that I've saved it, I'm going to export it to my media library so that I can use it. So I'm going to create a new media file, and I'm going to call it the same thing, email newsletter template 2017 in my email templates folder, available to every one of my groups. And I'm going to export it. Okay, now that's how you create an email newsletter template. If you want to use it, which we'll go over in another video, but I'll show you really quickly. Oops. I'm going to go to the email tab, and this is where you set up your email messages. Now you can actually start an email here, just a plain text email if you like. Otherwise, you can open up your last saved message, which was my email newsletter template, or you can go into your templates. Either one, you'll find it. Choose a template. See if it's in here. It should be. Nope, looks like I saved it. Yep, I saved it as a newsletter template. Okay, there it is. So I'm just going to load the template, and here it is exactly how we wanted it. And I can put in, you know, today we did 1 million in sales. Yay. And I want to send that out to my list. So that's how you create your email newsletter template. It's not hard at all, not difficult. As you can see, if you have any other questions, feel free to email me at clever-hub.com, or make sure that you grab your trial if you don't have your Clever Hub account yet. Grab a free trial and follow along in the tutorial.